Hi, I'm Angela Myers, your Larimer County Clerk and Recorder. We're doing a video series to walk you through yet another process, another service provided through the Clerk and Recorder's office. And that's called the County Board of Equalization. We affectionately hear, and you'll hear it called CBOE process. And it is a process that is statutorily required for the Board of County Commissioners to provide to citizens. We do it on their behalf. We are essentially the administrators of that process, okay? So where you come into us, and where this video begins for you, is the fact that you've already gone through the initial appeal process with the assessor's office regarding the value of your property. Again, we're talking value of the property, not taxes on the property, but property value, right? You've already gone through your initial appeal process with them. And now you're in the next step. And that next step begins with you receiving in the mail a notice of determination from the assessor's office. That notice of determination tells you where they ended up as they looked at the value of your property and whether or not they agreed with where you went with that change in the value, whether you wanted it to be more or less, right? And you received a notice of determination in the mail, okay? In that notice of determination packet, it also includes a hearing request form, and it's going to be real important here in a moment, as well as your property value appeal information brochure. We've put this together specifically on your behalf from the Clerk and Recorder's office. This walks you through a lot of the details. Please do not set this aside. Please take a few moments to read it. The information here is really valuable to you. It will help to make the process very clear for you, and we're hoping this video will help to do the same. Okay? So you have looked at your notice of determination that you received in the mail. You now have decided you still disagree with the assessor's office regarding the value of your property, okay? The next steps you need to take will be to look at the back of that notice of determination. It's called Appeal Procedures, and it has a petition to the Board of Equalization. You're going to need to fill out the back of that form, okay? In addition, you're going to need to fill out the hearing request form, and you're going to need to gather any evidence that you think is going to be helpful for you in helping the process to support why you think the value of your property should be different. Maybe you have comps on similar properties that have a differing outcome. Maybe you have pictures of your property that the assessor didn't have access to that make your case. Those are the kind of things you're going to want to gather, okay? Then you come into our Citizen Information Center with those two pieces of information filled out, as well as your evidence that you want to submit, and you're going to then schedule a hearing. A couple of things to remember about scheduling that hearing. We have a very finite amount of time allowed by law for this process to take place. So you're going to want to be sure that you schedule a hearing that you can definitely attend. We don't do a lot of reschedule. We don't do any rescheduling of hearings, and so you need to be sure that you can make that hearing. You need to be sure that you make that hearing on time. Okay? So when you arrive, you come with your calendar and be prepared to get that hearing on your calendar so you can be here when the time comes.